To create an item, we can go ahead and go to the Mazer Maker window and go to Item Builder. Now there's a couple of components to the Item Builder window. First, we have a tab which allows us to select between items and properties. On the Items tab, we'll see all of the items that are currently in the game. You can easily add a new item by pressing the Add New Item button. Once you do, it'll add an item to this list, and you can go ahead and select it to change some of its properties. The first value here is the UID. This shouldn't be adjusted as it's automatically set as soon as you create the item, and these numbers must be unique for every item in the game. You can adjust the name, which you should use snake casing for, so all lowercase and underscores instead of spaces. I'm going to call this Wiki Demo Item. Finally, you can give the item a description, which is developer facing, so the players won't see this, and it's best to give a clear description that indicates what purposes this item has so that other developers know not to remove it or misuse it. This is just a test item for our wiki demo. Finally, you can add properties to the item, which are how the item is actually used in the game. Although we can add conditions that check for specific items, typically when we add a condition involving an item, we'll add to check for properties. And properties are generic uses of items. For example, we could have this item tie up things, or this item could have value, or maybe it has a radio purposes, or this item can burn things. Whatever it is, you can select these properties, and you can add as many as you'd like to the item itself. Now if you want other properties, you can go to the Properties tab and you can create a new one. These properties are simply just a line of text, so you can make it anything you want. Once you've added a property, you'll have to go ahead and save the changes before it can pop up in the list. Then you'll see it from your property list and you can give it to your new item. Create as many properties as you'd like. Just be aware that when you create puzzles in the game or situations that need a property, you want to make sure that multiple items can satisfy this property so that the player has more options to solve whatever situation they're in. Of course, if you don't want an item, you can go ahead and delete the item from the list. It'll ask you to confirm because it'll remove this item permanently and can potentially break other aspects of the game.